Isiongea time. Sasa ni maneno ya kuisha. Hadi sisi tunaenda.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, sir.
Today is on Wednesday.
Yes.
2nd October 2025. As you all know, I'm Mr. Evan Sodari. Today we want to learn about construction management, the unit construction management as a unit. Then, before we come into our topic of today, I want to pose some question to you so that we move together. The first question is, we have this thing called a building or a house. And I don't want to put it as a house, but let us talk about building. And when I talk about building, there is something that should be ringing into your mind. And let me just know from just a show of hand, then you, not even show of hand, you write for me what is the meaning of a building. Just write it somewhere, the meaning of a building. The meaning of a building, according to what you know. I hope you are through. Onyango, you can read for me whatever that you've written.
Building is a structure that is constructed to provide shelter to human beings.
Structure constructed to provide shelter for human being. Achieng.
I think a building is a structure that contains, that is embounded by that is embounded by four sides, and that is the wall, and it has a roof and a floor as well.
As a roof, floor, and wall.
And windows.
Now, all this, I don't want to dispute them. I want to confirm that these are what makes the building, and the building is indeed a structure. And what do you expect? Before even I introduce my topic of today, what do you expect or we learn today? What do you expect or what do you want to learn today, so that if I'm going to be teaching you, I'll be tackling it one by one? Naenda kwa Tom.
I'll expect to learn about foundations.
Foundation. That is good. Another one, Teres.
Foundation structure of a building.
Foundation structure. Foundation structure. We'll stop there because time is not on our side. And now that these are your expectations, you will allow me to take one of them and talk about it. We'll now learn today what is called foundation. Now, in this foundation, we are also again going to think as an individual about the meaning of foundation. Then I'm going to give the next instruction later. Within 1 minute, can you write for me or think about the meaning of foundation? I hope you are through. Who is going to tell us? Not even the person is going to tell us. Please, the answer that you've written, and you sat in a way that you are in pairs. Can you tell your neighbor whatever that you've written, or do you exchange your paper and discuss which one is best definition for foundation? I hope you are through. I'm going to select one person in each group to tell me the meaning that you've agreed that will best suit the foundation. Let me go to Otieno.
So foundation is part of any engineering structure that has direct contact with the ground.
Pardon, part of
Any engineering structure
any engineering structure
that has direct contact
that has direct contact
with the ground,
with the ground,
whose main purpose is to transmit loads,
whose purpose
is to transmit loads,
to transmit load. Another group. Lucy, please look at the board. I'm the one talking. Lucy.
A foundation is a structural element that transfers the weight of a building to the ground.
A structural element that transmits load to the ground. Good. Now, you are the best pupil so far. We've agreed, we've come to realize that we have two meanings of foundation. And when we look at the first one, we see it is part of the building. This is part of the building, is okay. And most of the time in building, the contractors and both the personnel that are doing engineering structures are always engineers. Transmit load. It transmits load to the ground. Therefore, we are now going to say that foundation is a structure or an engineering structure that transmits load to the ground. Then that is good. Now let us now go to purpose of foundation. Purpose of foundation. What is the purpose of foundation? We are again going to use the same method. Write any purpose that you know about foundation, then you share in 2 minutes. I hope you are through. Compare notes. Who is going to give us the first one? Tom?
To transmit load to the ground.
Transmit load. As we had said, the next one.
Provide stability.
Stability or support. 3.
prevent darkness from reaching into the building through light.
Prevention of dampness.
Support long-term durability.
Support long-term durability. Now, let us now agree. We have the first one as transmit load. The purpose of foundation, according even to the definition, we have transmit load. It means transmitting load is correct. We write it there, transmit load. The next one, we've said stability. When it transmit load to the ground without making the foundation or making the structure to collapse, that is what is called stability. Prevention of dampness. Prevention of dampness, that is also okay. But what do you say about this? Support long-term durability. When it can transmit load in a proper way, being stable and transmission of dampness, that is the correct meaning, and this one becomes a repetition. Therefore, we are not going to include it in our main list. Lastly, let us now go to the requirements or the factors to that determines the choice of foundation. Factors in selection of foundation. Selection of foundation. And before we go to the factors in selection of foundation, it means we had in mind that we have what is called types of foundation. And types of foundation, I'm going to list very fast. We have two types of foundation. We have what is called shallow and deep foundation. When we have these two, it means in any structure you can either use shallow or deep depending on the choice. Therefore, if this one you had learned it in your previous semester or session, therefore now let us look at now what will make you select either shallow or deep. What are the factors that should be considered in selection? That one I'm not going to give you time to discuss, but that one I'm just going to allow you raise up your hand and respond directly.
Soil type and condition.
Soil type. Another one.
Type of building.
Type of building. Type of building. When we talk about type of building, we are referring to either story building or a bungalow one. Another one. Topographic of the land. Is there anything remaining?
Cost.
Allow me to stop there and now look at this. When type of foundation, type of soil, there is a soil that will make you use shallow or deep. When it is hard or the structure of the soil is more permeable, you are not going to use deep, but you use shallow. Cost. Deep foundation is costly, shallow foundation is not costly. It will depend on your pocket. Same to type of building. Type of building I've talked about too. They don't cost the same, or also the weight they insert into the ground is also high. And when it is high, it means shallow foundation only allows for the bungalow ones, deep foundation story building. With that, I'm going to now wind my lesson by asking you to write whatever that you've learned. Can you write whatever that you've learned? What you have learned in this lesson. What have you learned in this lesson? Just write. Then the next one is, what will you want to learn in the next lesson? What will you want to learn in the next lesson? Those papers, I'll just collect them and return them back to you in the next lesson. Just give me any paper. You're not through? Yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to peruse over them. The next lesson, I'll respond accordingly. Thank you very much. May God bless you.